It's a case of not too young to run or not yet ready.
My life starts very early because when I be there 10 years old, police enter my village, scatter the place.
To free movement.
Now violation of my right, my arrest, my detention,
Yes.
my restriction.
Now since that night, I make decision as a 10-year-old say, when I reach time, I go fight to ensure safety.
We still dey under neo-colonial control. Now we can't dey inside internal recolonization by our.
How you doing? Well done, man. Is the matter?
Please, let me charger and be taking pictures. You take pictures of the lawyer and blah blah.
We take pictures. That's how they sent it for me. I have to know it.
Just a small one.
Let's go.
How are you doing now? Say what?
Just make sure that the lawyer shows.
Because I'm trying to.
Okay.
Okay, so can you tell us? Can you tell us what I'm trying?
The matter is ordinarily for arraignment. This is the third time we are coming before this court.
This is the fourth.
First time.
The judge did not show up.
Yes, we have been coming and coming. The matter is supposed to be for arraignment. But the prosecution in this court, they have been making attempts to look for shortcuts in doing their job. It's an elementary principle of law that when you are bringing somebody before the court, the issue of service is very, very important. If you did not serve somebody and you want to bring the person before the court to be convicted, it's like you want to scrape the head of somebody behind him. Nobody can be arraigned in absentia in any court of law in Nigeria. And we have been saying this. We came to the court for the first time that the court sat. That was the second time we're coming. But that was the first time because it was the court that raised it. Have you served the second defendant? He said no. The matter was adjourned. We came the other time. They said the process is served on the first defendant and months to service. No, we said no. That is not law. That is not the law. It's so elementary. We are before the court today to say that they have not served second and third defendants, and they are trying to run away from their responsibility. If I have a duty to bring somebody before the court for whatever action or punishment, it is my duty to notify that person. And they are not doing that, but we are teaching them how to do their job. And they must do it before we proceed. That is the state of things today. The matter has been adjourned. It is the prosecution that applied for adjournment today. Not the fourth defendant has been coming and we are prepared. So the matter has been adjourned at the instance of the prosecution to the 12th of July 2022.
Well,
that is okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. As I've always told you, if you look at the trajectory of this case, it started dramatically when we were at the Court of Appeal to obtain a judgment for the restoration of ownership of our party. I was ganged up against and ambushed by 2 police trucks and taken to the Abattoir police station and told that Sahara reporters wrote some articles offensive to one so-called billionaire. And we knew what the strategy was. It was to prevent me from declaring for presidency. When they realized that that would not stop, they went and hijacked our lawyer at home, Marshal Abubakar, and took him to an area court, upper area court inside one bush, and sentenced him to prison for 4 days. Without trial. Yes, that's the way I want to describe it. When we got to the police station, I asked them, why did you arrest my lawyer when you have my phone number? And I called you to let me know if you need me. They said that my lawyer jumped bail. I said, how can a shorty jump bail when the person for whom is too shorty is run away? You know my house. You know how I am in this Abuja. I don't run for anybody. So we discovered that they were trying to truncate the presidential campaign. But when they failed, we came to court after the declaration and appeared before the judge. The judge asked them, have you served the other accused persons, in this case Sahara reporters? They said they can't find Sahara reporters to serve. And at that time they had different charges. They said that I called the billionaire a criminal. Of course, a criminal is always a criminal. But when we came back to court, they had amended the charges to exclude the fact that I called him a criminal and said it was Sahara reporters they were after. And added another Sahara reporters they said they found at CAC. But the issue is, why are you afraid to serve the rights accused persons? They said they don't know where to find them, that I should be forced to accept service. And I told the judge that I'm not in charge of those entities. They are separate legal entities. One of them is in New York City, and one of them you claim is in Nigeria. But the person in front of you, my lord, which is Omoyele Sowore, has plenty of cases, including a treason trial in front of you.
Who doesn't run?
And I did not run away. I even reminded the judge that he has not given us date that day. Till today, he has not even given us a date for the resumption of the treason trial. So I said, I cannot be, if I don't run for Buhari, why will I run for Neduwoko? That is what led to today. And we have to tell the judge, as our lawyers brilliantly did, you see, it's a lot of, let all these persons pass. They're taking them to prison. The people who should be in prison are not in prison. It's the poor Nigerians that they are always heading to prison. The people who should be in prison in Nigeria are contesting for presidency. The ones who stole chicken, egg, they are the ones that are paraded all the time as criminals. Anyways, we came to court today and our lawyer brilliantly argued as usual. We have filed a motion in opposition to your position of service. They denied first and foremost that they didn't see the motion, and then admitted right in front of the judge that the motion is hidden in their file. And when the judge was saying, well, this is a fundamental motion over service, let's trash it out, a lot of certainty. So you have seen it all. But the good news is that this case is just one of the series of cases that they are putting as a hurdle towards a general campaign. But it will not work, and I guarantee you that they will bring more. This is not going to be the end of it. But the good news is that we have won at the Court of Appeal the ownership of our party. We have conducted party primaries, and I have transitioned from being an aspirant to a candidate. One of the 18 candidates that we run in 2023. And work, that's the presidential election, work that our opponents are already quaking in their boots. Work has started and work will continue. I guarantee all of you. I am one candidate that you can trust and you will not be afraid to stand up for the oppressed. I'm one candidate who will ask every question that is needed, whether it is towards a trial or before public officials in the media. I'm available. And, you know these things, and I will continue to also communicate to you on our social media platforms. We will continue to fight for this country until we liberate the country from all the pretenders, the criminals, and all the useless politicians that have made Nigeria the most miserable place to live. So these trials are also opportunities to tell the story about a justice system that needs reform, because there was no basis in the first place to bring somebody for trial on cyber stalking over a litigation that is civil. If somebody libeled you on Sahara reporters, go to court. I have Sahara reporters have several cases in court, both at home and abroad. We've never lost one. Don't go and hide behind the police. And the police too should be ashamed of itself for becoming contractors to all these big men. I don't know how many people have saved from the police over all these rich people who say that the cyber stalking, they write the charges for the police to go and prosecute and add money to it. You remember Jaruma? She was also arrested by this same man, sent to prison until she got, and I hear now that he's pressurizing her to come and apologize to him. Part of the reason why he's upset is that for the first time, he messed with the wrong person. When I was taken to the FCID in 2001 January, I met plenty of young persons detained by Neduwoko over land issues. It's just using the police to oppress people. You know? And I'm telling the police, it's not a warning. You are messing with the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, any of you that are violating the rights of Nigerians, you should know that violations of rights have no. Yes, you will account for it. There's no so if you arrested somebody unjustly because you collected money, even after retirement, you come and pay for it.
Yeah, so
these are crimes against humanity, crimes that are committed against fundamental rights of citizens to fully express themselves, to fully associate with others, to participate in political activities of their country. If you are involved in these crimes, it doesn't matter when it is over or you think it's over, you pay for it. It may not be under even the next regime. It might be when it's too late. In the US, people committed crimes in 1963 are still paying for it. People committed crimes during the World War, they are still paying for it. People who associated with Hitler they are still paying for their crimes. And you know our local Hitler, Muhammadu Buhari, all of you that are working with him, that have made life miserable, violate rights of Nigerians, be ready to pay for it. And you know I have spoken, and I do not care the consequences of what I'm saying. I know that somebody had to pay the price for making this country a fair and just place to live, and I've sacrificed and offered myself to do it. And that will never stop, because we can all continue
like this. So or your mandate will stand.
Yes.
Or your mandate will stand.
Solidarity forever. We are saying solidarity forever. We are singing solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. We are singing solidarity forever. We are saying solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. We are saying solidarity forever.
Nigeria, they use computer. The leaders of Nigeria, they use radio where they turn the knob.